Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So today we are going to start with the topic of EM radiation, that is electromagnetic radiations. So earlier it was believed that light travels in a straight line, but this assumption was not able to explain certain phenomena like diffraction, refraction, interference, etc. So we were not able to explain these phenomena using this assumption that light travels in a straight line. So we were able to explain these phenomena using the wave nature of light. But if we consider only the particle nature or only the wave nature of light, then we are not able to explain all the phenomena which are being shown by the light. So in that case, a new theory was introduced, and the name of the theory was Newton's corpuscular theory. So this theory was introduced after considering single natures, that is wave nature only and the particle nature only of the light. So Newton's corpuscular theory came into picture, and after this theory, we started assuming that light has a dual nature. That means it has wave characteristics also and it has particle characteristics also. So it has a dual nature. So considering the dual nature, we were able to explain all the phenomena which were shown by the light, considering some of the phenomena to be able to be explained using the wave nature and certain phenomena using the particle nature. So when we talk about the wave nature of light, then we consider that light travels, and when the light travels in the form of waves, there is fluctuation in electric field and magnetic field, and both are at 90-degree angle with each other. The electric field component and the magnetic field component both are at right angle to each other. So just like light, we also have different forms of electromagnetic radiations. For example, UV visible radiations, we have IR radiation, etc. So we have different forms of electromagnetic radiations as well, just like we have different types of the light, different formations of the light. Now we need to address one question, that is, what is electromagnetic radiation? What actually is electromagnetic radiation? But first of all, we need to understand what is spectroscopy. So now we are solely going to talk about what is electromagnetic radiation. We are just going to discuss about its properties. So just like we have discussed few seconds later that in case of electromagnetic radiation, wave travels and the electric field component and the magnetic field component both are oscillating and both are at 90-degree angles. So there will be a plane of electric field and there will be a plane of magnetic field. Both of these planes will be at 90-degree angle with each other. So this will be the first property of electromagnetic radiation, you can say. Now moving on to the second property. Now the second property is about the characterization of electromagnetic radiation, how we are going to characterize. So electromagnetic radiations have wavelength, they have wave number, they have frequency as well. So these are some of the characteristics of the EM radiations. Now talking about the energy carried by these electromagnetic radiation. So the energy carried by these electromagnetic radiation, these are quantized values. These are not continuous values, these are quantized values, and the energy of the electromagnetic radiation is directly proportional to the frequency. And now if we talk about in which medium they travel, they can travel even in vacuum. So they do not require any sort of medium for their propagation. They can travel even in the vacuum region. So we'll illustrate with the help of an example. So when we have white light and we pass that white light through a prism. So white light is what it is basically, an EM radiation. So when we pass that electromagnetic radiation through a prism, it gets split into 7 colors. So actually this white light is what? This is sort of an visible, this is sort of a visible light. So visible light is also a form of electromagnetic radiation. When that visible light or when that white light passes through the prism, it gets split into 7 colors, and this phenomena of splitting of white light into these Vibgyor 7 colors, that is known as dispersion. So this is all about the properties of our electromagnetic radiation. These are all the properties of electromagnetic radiations. So we have different forms of electromagnetic radiation, and one form is that UV visible light. So we will study about UV visible light in UV visible spectroscopy, which will be the next series after this. So we are about to finish the series very soon, and then we will start on to the one of the electromagnetic radiation, that is UV visible. So I hope till now everything is clear to you guys. So I hope this video was at least a little bit helpful for you. So far that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.